Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to last week's workout that I completed. Starting off on Monday, I hit a top set of 370 for 5 paused on bench. Close grip as always because wide grip bothers my shoulder. After that, I did 4 sets of 6. Well, I tried to do 4 sets of 6 with 325 plus the resistance bands, double wrapped, making it 15 to 30 pounds of resistance on each side. Um, the last 2 sets were pretty challenging because of the resistance bands and because of doing the 370 for 5 paused, which is a PR. So I'm happy with that. Today, which is Monday, I'm going to attempt to do 375, so 5 more pounds for the same amount of reps paused. So that'll be another PR. We'll see if we get that. I'm sure we will. But this was also all paused on every set. That was the goal. The reason why I'm doing more paused than touch and go is because touch and go is more explosiveness and pause is more controlled. So since I have shoulder issues right now, I want it to be more controlled. And that's what my coach is making me understand, that by pausing it, it's going to take a lot of that tension off instead of just being explosive and doing touch and goes with a bunch of reps. Actually taking your time and holding it at the bottom and then exploding at the top will help it somewhat relieve that tension on the shoulder. It's still annoying in a way, but I just have to make sure that the shoulders don't flare out. I took the next day off, as always, working out every other day now. Hit 3 sets of 4 on 530 for conventional deadlifts, of course, because I don't do sumo deadlifts. I never liked doing sumo deadlifts. I think I've tried it like once and I hit 405 the first time I did it, and then I just never did it again because it wasn't really my thing. Just the technique and how it felt was just awkward and I didn't enjoy it at all. So conventional is what I love to do, so I've always stuck with that. Tried working on keeping the back in a neutral position. It's just a lot tougher, especially when the weight gets heavier and your body weight remains the same. I'm at 205 to 210 right now, so in between there. It's a lot tougher to keep the back in a neutral position unless you have the technique 100% down. But there are some guys that weigh less than me that actually do more, so I can't really say anything. It's just practice that makes perfect. I did some box squats, but this time using a flat bench because of the different material. So I will sink into the mat, making it a lot harder to get out of the hole at the bottom, which will make my quads stronger and hopefully everything else. But I did 2 sets with this and then took off the next day. Hit 430 without a spotter, which is the heaviest I've ever gone on bench. I had to have confidence 100% that time since I didn't have a spotter. Usually when I have a spotter, it's a lot easier for me because I don't have to worry about not getting it back up. I'll just have my spotter take it, of course. I did 4 sets of 2, paused with 385. I only recorded the first and the last set. It still went pretty well. Got all sets completed. Finished off Friday with some curls with a top set of 135 for 8. And then I did like 105 after for 15 reps, I think. So it wasn't too bad. Having a mixture of arms and chest combined. I just gotta say, like, I'm getting stronger with the curls. And then I just got that PR on the bench with 370 for 5. This was on Sunday. So yesterday, another PR, 535 for 5 with the deficits. So I'm pretty happy with that as well, because these are a lot more challenging, of course, since it's a further distance off the ground. Technique didn't look too bad. Form didn't look too bad. I just really need to, work on bracing more. But other than that, that was the top set. And then I went down to 485. Did another set of 5 with that. Just trying to be explosive, really. Legs were shaking a bit. The reason why I was doing that bar movement was because it kept getting out of position each time I would drop it down on the floor. That's why I don't really like using the bumper plates, but the gym I go to wants me to use those because they don't want me to damage the floor with the iron plates. So I have to use those plates, but they're kind of annoying because each time you go down, it'll just move since it bounces. So you have to reposition yourself each time. This was the first time I've tried these, which is seal rows. I've never done them before, so it was kind of different for me. It's kind of like a bent over row, but laying on an incline bench. And this was the last set of 3 for max reps, so I just went to failure on these to get them done. But felt pretty good. I tried to squeeze my back as much as I could, even though it doesn't look the greatest. Range of motion is pretty short, but whatever. That's also because I had my fingers or my hands all the way on the ring, so just to make it a bit wider. And then I did 2 sets of 195 for 8 on the Bulgarian split squats or squats, whatever you want to call them. I don't have much practice with these. I kind of suck, to be honest, so I need more training time, but I am getting stronger and more confident doing these. It's just really my balance that's an issue. But yeah, that wasn't too bad. And then I finished off Sunday with some hyperextensions, 310, plus the resistance bands doubled. So not a bad week at all. Got everything done, 2 PRs in 1 week, so that's great as always. And yeah, that was basically it, guys. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.